Having a plan and expectation will set you up well for success in work comp management and many other things for that matter. Hello, my name is Michael Stack, and I'm the CEO of AMAX. And I'll tell you a little story about this past weekend that kind of brought this idea to mind as far as planning, job descriptions, setting expectations, and setting ourselves up for success in work comp. So I have 4 kids. My youngest is 7 years old, and in our town we live in Kennebunkport, Maine, right on the coast here. Santa comes on a lobster boat. It's super cool. So he comes in on a lobster boat. There's Santa. There's Mrs. Claus. There's a couple of lobsters that are waving to everybody in the crowd. It's fantastic. And we usually go every year. And then what happens is Santa gets off the boat and he walks down to the little community house, and all the kids line up to sit on Santa's lap and tell them what they want for Christmas. This year, unfortunately, Santa didn't come and sit. We didn't do the community house thing because of COVID concerns. And so my 7-year-old says, if I don't tell Santa what I want for Christmas, how is he going to know? Great question. If I don't tell Santa what he wants for Christmas, if I can't sit on his lap and tell him, how is he going to know? How is that expectation going to be set? How is that plan going to be put into motion? Got me thinking about this idea of job descriptions, of return to work, of planning. If we don't have a plan in place for how this is going to happen, how is it going to happen successfully? Here's what I want you to do from a planning standpoint, both from hiring and return to work. You need to have these job descriptions. It sounds so simple, but most companies do this very, very poorly. Very, very poorly. Very, very poorly as far as their job descriptions. Here's what you need. You need the functions, and this needs to be relatively detailed. You need the tasks of actually what happens, and I think most importantly, as far as we're concerned in return to work and in workers' comp, the physical demands. And this could also include the essential and non-essential functions. And if you know anything about the ADA, that's where these phraseology and terminology starts to come into play. Essential and non-essential functions. If you don't tell Santa what do you want for Christmas, how is Santa going to know? If you don't have the job descriptions, including the functions, the tasks, and the physical demands, how do you know if your employees can do them successfully or not? Very simple tasks. Sometimes, kids bring to mind and bring to light some very simple questions, philosophies, and concepts that are extremely valuable. And this is one of them. So I hope you get a chance. I hope your kids get a chance to talk to Santa. I hope my kids get a chance to talk to Santa. We'll plan something out here in the next couple of weeks. But more importantly, from a work comp perspective, I hopefully you can put this ideal into practice and start to see the results. Again, my name is Michael Stack, and I'm the CEO of AMAX. And remember, your work today in workers' compensation can have a dramatic impact on your company's bottom line. But it will have a dramatic impact on someone's life. So be great.